it's summer and you're thinking about you would like to do something healthy for yourself and for your body. But since it is scorching outside, you would not like to cook. And I'm here to tell you that it is perfectly great to not eat for the next 3 weeks. In today's video, I'm going to talk about fasting in the summer. I'm going to give you 8 reasons why fasting in summer is a good idea. So what are the reasons that fasting in the summer would be a good idea? All right, let's dive in. Reason number 1, you're not cold. Let me explain. When I'm fasting, and that's usually in the autumn, winter, or in the very early spring, so anywhere from November to, I don't know, February, March, it is always cold. And when you're fasting, your body has this, staying alive or is feeding not on food but on your fat stores. And because it's doing such a hard job, I am usually very, very cold. So, having a hot water bottle with me all of the time, even when I'm working, is a must for me because I'm shaking. That's how cold it is for me, at least. At night I have to have another additional blanket with all of the additional covers that I also have in the winter. When I am sitting, I don't know, reading or watching TV, having my feet in front of or inside of the fireplace is a very good idea. So this is something that you can avoid if fasting in the summer. So there's already hot outside, and if you will be cold, you can just take, I don't know, a very short walk and you will be sweating in no time. So that's one thing to consider. You will be avoiding the cold when you are fasting in the summer. All right. The reason number 2 why I think that fasting in the summer is a good idea. You don't have to cook. And this is something that I've said in the beginning of my video. Just think about it. You know, you are cooking for, at least I am, when I'm taking care of my family. And if we're home, if it's the weekend, I am in front of the stove probably 3 to 4 times a day. And then you have all the cleaning up to do and you have all the preparation of the food. So if you are alone, if you don't have any family to think about, to take care of, or if your partner can take care of himself or herself, then you will be doing yourself a huge favor because first of all, you won't be hungry if you choose the right fasting method. Like I do, I always choose the Breuss fasting method. And I am fasting for 21 or 42 days. It depends on the reason why I'm fasting. And in this time, I'm never hungry because the Breuss fasting method is a certain method of juice fasting, and you must drink freshly squeezed vegetable juices from 4 different types of vegetables and a certain amount of teas. And this is the reason that I am never hungry, because when you drink that juice, you won't feel hunger. You will feel the occasional cravings of the food, but not hunger itself. At least that's what my experience has been, and the experience of everyone who ever tried fasting after the Breuss fasting method. So yeah, no cooking for 3 weeks is a good idea in my opinion. All right, the reason number 3 is that there is still time for that bikini figure. So even if you are fasting in the middle of the summer, Fasting has been my favorite method of losing weight for the past 28 years. And since it is so effective, you will basically shed around, for 3 weeks, if you're fasting for 3 weeks, you will shed anywhere from 8 to 12 kilograms of body fat and water in that amount of time. So just imagine, now I am, I don't know, 70 kilograms and I would like to be 60. I am fasting for 3 weeks. If everything goes according to plan, then I am 10 kilograms lighter after 3 weeks. So there's still time for that great bikini figure. And when I am talking about bikini figure, in the 3-week fast, you shed fat, you shed cellulite, you basically the fat stores are the body is feeding off the fat stores all over the body, so not just in the midsection but also in the thighs, around your face, anywhere that you have fat stores, the body is feeding off of them. So basically you will be transformed once you put on that new bikini and walk along the beach, and just feel the confidence that you don't usually, or I at least don't usually have when I put on the bathing suit. So that's reason number 3. The reason number 4 why I think that prolonged fasting is a very good idea to do in the summer is because there will be no energy crashes. Now let me explain. Energy crashes usually arrive or come, at least in my case, when I have a especially heavy lunch or dinner. Now I eat lunch at around 2 o'clock when I am at work. So at 3 o'clock I would just like to lay down and sleep for, I don't know, at least 30 minutes. But when you are fasting, there are no energy crashes because you don't ingest any solid food. So the energy levels are solid throughout the day. You will have, of course, bad days and good days, but aside from having a bad day, energy crashes will not happen while you are fasting because your energy levels will be the same throughout the day. So if you have a bad day, you will have a bad day pretty much all of the day. But if you have a good day, you will be full of energy for the entire day. But I'm talking about energy crashes that occur because of our food consumption, and especially when we are mixing all types of food, so meat and dairy and carbohydrates. And when I'm mixing all of those up, I usually have an energy crash somewhere around 30 minutes after I had my last bite. So there will be none of those in this this summer if you decide to have a prolonged fasting period. All right, reason number 5. More time to be outdoors. Why? Because you will not be eating unless you have breakfast, lunch and dinner and all of the snacks while you are walking outside in the woods. You will see the significant time save when you are not eating. So you will have more time to spend outdoors, and since the summer is the time to spend outdoors, hiking, swimming, going on long walks, I don't know, going on holiday, going on trips, road trips, you will have more time to experience all the things around you, and you will not have any need for preparing of the food, thinking about what you're going to take on your trip with you, so you won't be hungry in 2 hours. So all of that you can push aside and just take a water bottle, just take your vegetable juice that you squeezed, I don't know, in the morning or the day or the evening before, and you just go and enjoy the nature. Because when you're fasting, you also experience everything around you more deeply, more profoundly, and you notice more things. So you won't be preoccupied with food, you will be preoccupied with everything that's happening around you, and you will have more appreciation for the outdoors. So that was reason number 5. And reason number 6, I already mentioned briefly in the reason number 5. This is you will have more time because you are not cooking. Now I've actually done this test when how much time I spend inside and how much time I spend on food. Now this is everything from getting grocery shopping to, driving from and to the stores, to put everything away, to prepare the food, to think about what I'm going to cook, then to actually cook the meal, eat it, and then clean up after myself or after us. This usually takes me around 4 hours a day. Because I go grocery shopping, let's say 2 or 3 times a week. And if you divide that after just 7 days, for 7 days, and everything else, we eat basically 3 times a day. I prepare food for my family. We are a family of 4. So it takes me around 4 hours a day just to go grocery shopping, prepare the food, put the food away, and then prepare it and cook it and eat it, and then clean up after us. So that is 4 hours a day that you can spend on something else. You can spend outdoors, as I said, or you can spend on your favorite project. You can spend with your family. You can spend, gardening or any kind of hobby that you love to do. You will have 4 additional hours a day when you will not be worrying about food. So I think that that's a pretty solid reason why to fast in the first place. And why to fast in the summer? Because in the summer there is more to do than in winter when you're cold and you are wrapped up in a shawl, freezing and trembling in front of the fireplace. At least that's my opinion. All right, now we come to the reason number 7 why I think that it is a good idea to fast in the summer. It is, I already spoke about how you save time when you are fasting, but you also save money, because the grocery bill is the farthest biggest bill that we have in our family. Now we own our own home, so I don't have any mortgage to pay, and all of the bills are not as big as the grocery bill. We usually, now the family of 4, we usually spend around 500 to 600 euros per month on grocery shopping. When I'm fasting, I usually stay clear of the stores and of the grocery stores, because I don't want to tempt myself. I usually go to the store at the end of the fast, so at the end of the 3-week period, to see what I will be eating in the first week or 2 weeks after I stop my fasting period. So we usually save around, let's say 200, 300 euros per month when I am fasting. But before we were fasting, me and my husband, and there was only 2 of us, we used to save all of the grocery bill for the month. So just imagine what you could do, how many trips you could take for that additional grocery budget that you will not be spending on food while you are fasting. So that's another thing to think about. And then we come to the reason number 8, where is, I think that this is the most important one in my opinion, because in the summer we usually have summer holidays, and summer holidays, in my case at least, are usually from 14 days to 3 weeks. So imagine if you could fit your prolonged fasting, that is 21 days, in that time period when you are on holiday. Yes, I know it is a bit more complicated, because you have to think about what you're going to do, how you're going to cook your teas when you're on holiday. But just think, you will not be fasting at work, because in my opinion, fasting at work is not as pleasant as fasting at home or anywhere else, because you don't have any of the, me, in my case, people usually notice that something is different in a week after I've been fasting, and they start with the questions: are you fasting again? Are you sure that you are right? How can you do it? And you have to explain to the people that you already explained last year, and all of the concerns. All of that can be avoided if you decide to fast when you are on holiday. So that's a big thumbs up if you will be fasting when you are on holiday, because all of those objections, all of those inquisitive looks, all of those second guesses, and everything that you might have when you spend the time at work and with your co-workers, it can be avoided because you will be on holiday, and usually you're on holiday with your family and they already know that you are fasting. So those are my 8 reasons why I think that fasting in the summer is a very good idea. So I hope that I have given you at least 1 or 2 ideas why fasting in the summer is a good idea. And if you are toying with the thought that maybe prolonged fasting is for you, this is the additional push that you may need to, decide. Now is the time. It's July. It's hot outside. Why not start? And why not do my first 3-week fast in the next couple of weeks? Fasting is something that you do for yourself and for your health, and any time of the year that you decide to do it is a good idea. But maybe you have those additional reasons in the summer when it's hot, when you don't have enough energy, not even to live, or least of all cook and clean up after the meal. Maybe you will decide that fasting in the summer will be something that you will be considering. So thank you for your time, thank you for your patience, and I hope to see you again in the next video.